Today, April 21st, 2025, by NPR, and I'm going to read it for us. And it reads: The White House is looking to replace Pete Hegseth as Defense Secretary. Okay, so it looks like the White House has had enough of Pete Hegseth compromising even their safety and security. So it didn't seem like, from the looks of it, they cared. But apparently, this last leak with him sending the strike plans and the war plans to his wife, brother, and personal attorney through the Signal chat, apparently that did make a mark. And so it appears that they are looking for someone to replace Pete Hegseth. All right, so the White House has begun the process of looking for a new leader at the Pentagon to replace Pete Hegseth, according to a U.S. official who was not authorized to speak publicly. This comes as Hegseth is again mired in controversy over sharing military operational details in a group chat. The defense secretary is under fire after revelations that he shared classified information in a group chat with his wife, brother, and lawyer, according to this official. The source said Hegseth used the Signal messaging app on his personal smartphone, again detailing minute-by-minute classified information about airstrikes on Houthi targets in Yemen. It happened at about the same time in March that Hegseth shared similar details with top White House officials in a different Signal chat group that accidentally included a journalist. That leak, hours before airstrikes hit, could have endangered U.S. pilots if that information about the timing of the strikes was intercepted by U.S. adversaries. Already, the Houthis have twice shot down American Predator drones. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt denied that there is an effort to replace Hegseth, of course, posting on X that President Trump stands strongly behind him. Speaking to reporters at the White House, Trump backed Hegseth and said concerns over the Signal chats are a waste of time. And if you're just coming in, thanks for stopping in. I am reading this exclusive put out by NPR that talks about Pete Hegseth being replaced when a replacement is found. And I'll go on. He's doing a great job. Ask the Houthis how he's doing, Trump said. Hegseth had denied wrongdoing at a White House Easter event earlier Monday. This is what the media does. They take anonymous sources from disgruntled former employees and then try to slash and burn people, ruin their reputation. It's not going to work with me, he said. Hegseth was likely referring to 4 senior advisors who left the Pentagon abruptly last week. Former Defense Department spokesperson John Ulyat resigned and then published an opinion piece calling the past month at the Pentagon a full-blown meltdown of infighting that is hurting President Trump. 3 other Pentagon advisors, Dan Caldwell, Colin Carroll, and Darren Selnick, were escorted out of the Pentagon and accused of leaking information to the press. The trio then put out a joint statement on X calling their dismissal unconscionable. and saying they have not even been told what they stand accused of leaking. All three of us served our country honorably in uniform. For two of us, this included deployments to the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. And based on our collective service, we understand the importance of information security and work every day to protect it, they wrote. Caldwell and Selnick are longtime associates of Hegseth who worked with him at Concerned Veterans for America, a right-leaning policy group. New Hampshire Senator Jeannie Shaheen, a Democrat on the Armed Services Committee, said in a statement that Hegseth should accept responsibility. And then in quotes, but we must not forget that ultimate responsibility here lies with President Trump for selecting a former weekend TV host without any experience successfully leading a large and complex organization to run our government's biggest department and make life and death decisions for our military and country, she said. And once again, this was an article put out a little earlier this evening by NPR. Okay, so once again, the title is The White House is Looking to Replace Pete Hegseth as Defense Secretary. And yeah, thanks for stopping in. Let's see. Is it Shirkson N1 TDM? Hello. Dela Cruz Aguilar Jefferson. Hello to you as well. And then Dela Cruz Aguilar Jefferson says, I'm sorry, I got to go, ma'am. See you later. Okay. All right. Okay, so does anybody have any thoughts with regard to Pete Hegseth, the defense secretary? Looks like he's going to be leaving the White House soon, even though they are saying that he's not. They're saying that he's still doing a very good job, and all this talk is just coming from people who left the White House that want to stir up trouble for him. That's what he says. So looks like this is going to be one of those things where we'll just have to see. NPR is reputable. So I would think if they are putting out this exclusive, they would know what they're talking about and they have a trusted source. So yeah, we will just have to see. But for right now, I think I'm gonna lean toward looking for this to come down the pipes, since considering the source. So anyway, I want to thank you all for joining me. Thank you for hopping in the chat for those that did. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye.